I know just what to do with that void.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Wolf Ridge Woodworking. So happy to see you today. I have a piece of Box Elder Burl that is about 9 1/4 inches wide, and then it is just a little over 3 inches tall. As you can see, it does have a void right here where I clean the bark inclusion out off camera. I thought this would be a great little experiment to do with a bowl that's got a wood edge, but then part of it's missing with, and we're going to put some resin in that. And as you can see, we've got some total boat resin here. That is the high performance 2-to-1 with the slow hardener. And then I've got some Pearl X powder that's scarlet. So that's going to be the project today. What the shape's going to be, I don't know what that's going to be. I'll wait till I get it on the lathe. So with that said, let's get some resin mixed up and get it mounted to the lathe. All right, I'm going to leave it overnight. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll get it mounted to the lathe and get a bowl shaped out of it. Got it mounted to the lathe here. A couple of things before we get started. I did have to go back and add some more resin. I guess the hole goes all the way in from here to a bark inclusion towards the center. So I had to add some additional resin. The other thing is I normally use a worm screw, but where the center was where that bark inclusion was. So I used a face plate with about 6 screws, and it's a little bit wobbly. We only get about, I think, between 600 and 700 RPM. And so we're going to have to take it slow until we true it up, which will be the first thing I do. Let's get to turning and see what kind of bowl we can make out of it. Okay, that was an interesting rough turn. That was a lot out of balance. But anyway, so I got it balanced. So now I'm going to start working on the shape. Alrighty, so I've got it into a shape that I like. Not sure what shape that is, but I do like this. Added a little bit of a lip here just to kind of decorate it a little bit more. But anyway, so now I'm going to do the sanding and finishing. Alrighty, that'll take care of that outside, and man, yeah, the camera can pick it up. Look at that figure. That is absolutely stunning. It's just got it all the way around. It's really cool that it's going up almost like flames up the side of the bowl. So that is really, really, really cool. So anyway, I am now going to get this flipped around and get it mounted to my chuck. And then we'll get this face plate off, and then we'll start hollowing out the inside. All right, so I got it flipped around, and after thinking about it, with this figure it has in it, you know, the polishing paste looks good, but you know, it's just screaming to me that it needs to be shiny. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I am going to be using this Doctor's wood shop. So it's pretty much like that Mylands that I use, except for it uses walnut oil. So basically what I'm trying to say is it's a food safe finish. So I don't know, might put fruit or something in it. So I just want to you know, make it look a little bit shinier. So here we go. Okay, so this, I mean, the outside didn't seem that it was that difficult to turn, but this inside is like concrete. I've tried different bowl gouges, I've sharpened them, I've honed them, and it just sits there and it doesn't really cut. So I've been using the carbides, and it's a slow process, and it's really, as you can see from this, it's not cutting it. I'm not getting really any shavings. It's all sawdust. So I don't know, maybe drop a comment down below and tell me, you know, how do you overcome some of these more challenging woods to turn when they're rock hard? Be curious to see what you say. So anyway, I just sharpened the carbides. Let's get back at it and let's see if we can finish this off. So got a bit of a crack right here, and it's actually pretty deep. So I'm going to mix up some epoxy and try to color it as close as I can to that. I just wonder. I think actually, you know what? I'm not going to color it. I'm going to just go with clear. I'm just worried about it being a line. It's probably going to see it either way, but so I'm going to mix up some epoxy, get it filled in, and we'll go from there. This is a beautiful bowl. Not boasting about my skills, but the wood is the star of the show. I mean, just look at that figure. It looks like there's flames coming up. So I think I'm gonna call this one the White Flame Bowl. It's just got amazing figure. I'll put some stills at the end, but anyway, it was hard. You saw me, not probably, but you saw me using so many different tools and going back and forth. And finally, I've been trying to use more and more of my traditional tools, nothing against the carbides, but just trying to hone my skill. I don't know what was going on, but it was just skating off of it with the Bowl Gouge. And I tried two different ones. They were sharp. I honed them. It was just brutal. So I got the carbides, and it was a butcher job. I mean, it was a lot of tear out the bottom, but I was able to use the negative rake to clean up the chip outs here, but it also cleaned up the bottom. And then 80 grit finished it off. So it's got a beautiful inside finish. There is a crack right here, that I did try to fix, but you still can see it. But that's okay. It's character, right? As Mike Waltz says. But anyway, so I really appreciate you guys sticking around with me. I hope you did enjoy this. If you did enjoy it, give me that thumbs up. If it wasn't your bag, give me that thumb down. That's quite okay. If you're new to my channel and you want to see other projects like this one, click over here. If you want to become a subscriber, click up here. Click that bell so that you're notified when I upload a new video. And as always, I wish you and your family a blessed day. Thank you.